Live from KSAT 12, the news at noon starts right now.
Good afternoon. We begin with new information on a house fire that sparked earlier this morning.
That's right. We now know that it was caused by a faulty water heater. The fire was called out just after 8 this morning in the 100 block of Villaret Boulevard near Loop 410. Fire crews say that the water heater sparked a fire that spread throughout the home. Crews also said that add-ons to the structure of the home actually slowed down their fight against that fire. One person and 2 dogs made it out safely. Unfortunately, there were no injuries. And right now, many people are gearing up to travel for the holidays that we've seen throughout the entire week, and it's expected to be another busy travel day.
Taking a look at FlightAware's misery map, hundreds of delays are being seen right now. The most coming out of Houston. Right now, Phoenix, LAX, Chicago, and Dallas also seeing delays. Remember to always check your flight status before heading to the airport.
Yeah, very important stuff there. So the skies and the roads are expected to be filled with millions of people over the next week.
According to AAA, more than 115 million people are expected to travel more than 50 miles from home to their holiday destinations. Airlines expecting the largest number of travelers since the pandemic. And for those driving, they can expect lots of company. The TSA says it's had already screened more than 5 million passengers between Wednesday and Thursday and expects to screen more than 2.5 million Friday. As for the roads, AAA says more than 100 million people will hit the roads for the holidays.
Can't let it stress you out. It's out of your control. Get in the car and then get on the plane and whatever happens, happens.
The busiest days on the roads will be Saturday the 23rd and Thursday the 28th. To avoid the worst traffic, drivers should leave before lunchtime or after 7 p.m. And on Saturday, you really should try to get going before 10 a.m.
Yeah, definitely the earlier the better. And speaking of the roads, let's take a look at them right now. Give you a shot at TransGuide here. I-35 at Wiener Road. There was a crash there earlier that we were following throughout our 9 o'clock hour, but you see things are smooth sailing there north and southbound. Definitely want to get on the roads early. Give yourself time if you are heading out. And especially if you're heading to the San Antonio International Airport. The airport now showing that there is 0 parking. That just changed. Our producer literally just updated that, showing that there are no parking spots available for short-term actually for all parking there. That's pretty incredible stuff there. Okay, let's move on here. And if you've ever wondered how the airport keeps track of parking, well, I went ahead and found out for you. Myself and Robert Samaran of airport officials tell us that each of these sensors that you see right there monitors up to 4 parking spaces. If all 4 of them are occupied and a car leaves, then that light right there should change to green within 10 to 20 seconds. The sensors immediately relay that information to the parking counter, which we all see when we go into the row. Airport officials said that numbers on their website are updated every 5 minutes, as we just saw. So it might take a little bit longer to get that updated, but the overall accuracy of the sensors is 97%. And you can watch this full story right now on our website, ksat.com.
And pack some patience if you are going to travel.
Yes, most definitely. And earlier this morning, a lot of folks needed to pack their patience out on the roads because it was a very damp and soggy start to the day. We had patchy fog, some mist and drizzle, and a few light showers roam through at least portions of San Antonio and honestly a good chunk of South Central Texas. Let's take you back outside right now. Visibilities are starting to improve, but it is definitely still very gray and gloomy out there. Temperatures are warming a little bit compared to what we saw earlier this morning. We started off in the low 60s. We're in the mid 60s now here in San Antonio. In terms of visibility, yes, these numbers are a lot better than what we saw earlier this morning, but still the cloud cover a bit lower. We still do have some mist in spots. San Antonio International still one of the lowest visibility numbers that you see in and around Bexar County. Now, as we head into this afternoon, still expecting cloud cover for the most part, about a 20 to 30% potential for a little bit more drizzle, maybe an isolated light shower or 2. Temperatures in the mid to upper 60s for the most part, and then later on this evening we'll start to see those thermometers gradually fall into the low 60s. As we look ahead to the holiday weekend, tomorrow another chance of some morning patchy fog and drizzle is expected, maybe a few more showers to an isolated storm in the evening. Our next best chance for rain moves in early Sunday, but a cool front will clear us out by Christmas Eve into the afternoon and set us up for a great Christmas day. So we'll talk all about it, get you those details a little bit later on.
Thank you, Mia. New at noon, a 34-year-old man is behind bars after Fayette County troopers say they were smuggling nearly 200 grand of cash in the tires of his car. The sheriff's office says Everardo Guerrero was pulled over on Tuesday on I-10 in Fayette County. During the traffic stop, deputies searched Guerrero's truck and noticed the spare tire had been tampered with. Upon arrival and further investigation, several bundles of cash worth $199,000 were found. Guerrero is facing a felony money laundering charge. And a driver is expected to be okay after he lost control and rolled his vehicle on the northeast side. It happened just before 10 last night at the intersection of Paramvidal and Briar Glen. SAPD says the driver of the pickup lost control and rolled the vehicle onto its roof. One person was stuck inside and had to be rescued by officers. No other cars were involved. The official cause is still under investigation.
Developing right now, we're learning more about the reason for delays for the new elementary school in Uvalde. The board behind the project is now looking at a second bid after the original bid came in at more than what was budgeted. Tim Miller with the Uvalde Moving Forward Foundation says the original budget for the project was $60 million. Miller says that the board is trying to be good stewards and they want to use the money that they've received wisely. But this will push back, but they received some pushback, and this will also push back when the school is ready.
18 months is the timeline that we estimate, and if we can get it done sooner, great. But more than likely, it will be completed during the 25-26 school year.
Miller tells us that he expects the board will make a decision on a bid early next year, and they are still trying to raise more money. All right, can the Cowboys bounce back against the Dolphins? We'll tell you what the boys are saying before their big game in South Beach.
But first, how dogs are bringing joy and comfort to those at Brooke Army Medical Center. That sweet story coming up after the break.
Welcome back. Well, I've heard great things about this story about dogs. They can help comfort, support, and give love, and that's what they are providing there for staff at Brooke Army Medical Center.
I got a chance to meet the new team members and witness the positive impact they're having to staff.
It's a level 1 trauma center serving both military and civilians. And when staff members and patients walk through the hallways at Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, they might bump into this friendly face.
She is 3/4 lab and a quarter golden.
Meet Lieutenant Colonel Aja. She is one of the newest members to the BAMC team.
She is specifically working for staff wellness to decrease stress. Some of the other things that we're finding is there's increased team communication and camaraderie in addition to individual decreased stress. Oh, you did it. Good girl. Yes.
Aja is part of the BAMC facility dog program.
Go say hi.
She spends her days bringing smiles.
We love having Aja. If it's a bad day, if it's a good day, she just makes it better.
Aja's handler, Lieutenant Colonel Kristen Shear, a nurse scientist, says Aja is always ready to start her day.
Oh my God. Out of the 4 facility dogs, Aja has the most energy. As the only girl, she likes to be in charge.
BAMC's facility dogs are provided by America's Vet Dogs.
America's Vet Dogs breeds and trains dogs both for 3 purposes: for facility dogs, service dogs for individuals, as well as guide dogs.
So Aja knows dozens of commands. Can you show us some?
Absolutely. Because we're in a military setting, one of the commands they've taught them, rather than a wave or something like that, is a salute.
It's a special command Aja did during her commissioning ceremony.
Lieutenant Colonel Aja will now complete her first salute.
Aja's sweet spirit gives staff members comfort and support.
Right? Hug. Aja loves giving hugs, and that's one of those tasks as she puts her head on the person's shoulder that it just triggers this decreased stress response.
And the response from staff says it all.
She is a wonderful asset to the team. It's always good to see her.
We need We need her here.
I know. I haven't even met Aja, and I'm already in a great mood after seeing that. What an amazing dog there.
Yeah, and the staff kept stopping us during the entire interview, so I was like, no, yeah, just give her a hug.
I was going to say, everybody seemed, how could you not love Aja? She's precious. Oh my goodness. All right, let's get you the latest look at the aquifer level for today. Actually, no change as we wrap up the week. 638.3 is today's reading. Not so great when it comes to the pollen count. Mountain cedar, while not as high as it was yesterday, it is still elevated in the high category. Molds are also present, but they are low. Still a lot to talk about and unpack in the forecast as we near the Christmas holiday. We'll get you all those details after the break.
Welcome back. Calling all pet owners, Animal Care Services is hosting Snaps with Santa tomorrow during their adoption event. Would-be adopters and current pet owners can have their animals photo taken with Santa for free from 11 to 1 tomorrow at their location on Highway 151. In exchange for a donation of dog food, blankets, and towels, staff will give personalized metal collars, ID tags for your pet. And the holidays are here, and your pet probably loves all the extra time you're spending at home.
Absolutely, but you have to watch out for your furry friends, especially when it comes to decorations in your home and, of course, gift wrapping. Common holiday plants like lilies, mistletoes, poinsettias, and holly berries can be poisonous for your pets. And when you're opening Christmas gifts on Christmas morning, make sure that you throw away all the wrapping and bows. They can be a choking hazard and cause a blockage in your pet's stomach. Pets, of course, are curious by nature, and twinkling lights and other decorations can cause them to choke if eaten. Definitely want to take advice there. Make sure that your furry friends also have a great holiday season.
Mine likes Home Alone and cuddling.
Yeah, ours stays like under the blanket. He's like, I'm not even coming out.
I'll never forget, last year I got my dog a really big bone from Petco, and I hid it. Somehow she managed to find it because whenever I got home one day, there it was, and I was so confused. They're so smart. Anyways, yes, we've got a lot to talk about when it comes to our forecast here, not just today, but honestly, even more changes leading up to Christmas Day on Monday. So let's get right to it. Again, we started off with patchy fog and mist and even some drizzle earlier this morning. Right now, visibilities are improving, and we don't have a lot of notable rain out there on the radar, at least here in San Antonio, but you can see farther off to the east across our far eastern counties, Lavaca County near Hallettsville, just south of Shiner, even near Cuero, we've got some light to moderate rain that continues to stream farther up to the north as well as the east. And we're going to keep about a 20 to 30% potential in the forecast throughout this afternoon to see a few more isolated pop-up showers before the day is done. You can see the cloud cover sticks with us as well. So very similar to what we saw yesterday. Not everybody's going to need to use it, but not a bad idea to at least keep the umbrella in the car should you briefly need to grab it. Now, as we head into Saturday, I think tomorrow morning is going to look pretty similar to what we saw earlier this morning. Some more areas of fog, some drizzle, and some mist, likely making for some damp roadways. And then I think tomorrow afternoon, and even more so into the evening, we could see a few more showers to maybe a stray rumble of thunder. It's as we head into the overnight hours on Saturday and early Christmas Eve morning. So that's early Sunday morning. That's when our next best chance for some scattered rain and thunderstorms moves into the forecast. So let's talk about that setup. You can see across the Lone Star State right now, just a little bit of light rain here in South Central Texas and even into far East Texas. A different story, though, across portions of the West Coast and even now the desert Southwest. Widespread rain and storms near Phoenix as well as Los Angeles. That's associated with this area of low pressure. Watch what happens on your futurecast here over the next couple of days. By tomorrow morning, that low pressure system centers over the Four Corners region, brings some rain to portions of New Mexico, even already the Texas Panhandle, and even some snow for portions of the Rockies. Unfortunately, it is not going to be a white Christmas for us here in South Central Texas. However, through the overnight on Saturday and before the sun comes up Sunday morning, that low pressure system starts to drop our next cool front into the region. You can see by 2 a.m., so just after midnight, already we have some scattered rain and storms up and running across our far western counties. I think closer to sunrise Sunday morning. So that sunrise Christmas Eve morning closer to the Alamo City. That's when we could catch the tail end of this activity. Some rain and a few rumbles certainly possible first thing Sunday. But notice as that front works eastward, it takes the rain chances with it, and we actually are expected to clear things out a bit more into Sunday afternoon and see a little bit more sunshine returning as drier air quickly filters into the region. So because of that, temperatures a bit warmer Sunday afternoon, mid-70s, but as that cooler air really starts to take over by Christmas morning, a little chilly out there, near 50 degrees, and then the rest of the day is going to be absolutely beautiful. Low 60s. It could be a little windy though, wind gusts out of the north upwards of about 30 miles per hour at times, so something to think about if you've got any outdoor holiday decorations. After that, colder mornings return, so you'll need the coat by Tuesday and into Wednesday. Starting off in the upper 30s, low 40s, that low humidity carries through next week. Absolutely pleasant afternoons with high temperatures topping off in the 60s for the most part and plenty of sunshine.
So maybe an umbrella and a jacket. If
we
you're
got a whole lot of different things going on over the next several days.
So your closet, yes, in the car.
Just be prepared for it all. Yes. All right, the Texans, they are still in the playoff hunt, but could be without their star rookie for their game against the Cleveland Browns. We'll have the latest coming right up. And Wemby checks out the Windy City. We'll see how the Silver and Black fared in their game against former Spurs player DeMar DeRozan. Welcome back. We got Wemby back in action last night after sitting out Tuesday's game. Spurs taking on the Bulls. Let's check out the highlights. 20 seconds in. Check out Victor Wembanyama here. He blocked the shot. You saw him get the ball, dribbles it down the other side of the court, feeds Malachi Branham for a big dunk there for the first points of the game. You know what? How about another Wemby assist? It was so nice the first time. Let's check it out twice. He goes to Keldon Johnson for the basket and the foul. 3-point play, and it Spurs up early, 10-4. They led by 1 after the first quarter, but the Bulls were up 52-48 at halftime behind DeMar DeRozan's 9 points. Let's check out the second half now. Third quarter, Wemby playing point guard again. Check this out. He goes behind the back to Jeremy Sohan for a slam dunk. Look again. This is 7'4" Wemby, just dropping off dimes here to Jeremy, and down it goes there for one of Wemby's team high 5 assists. But Chicago led after 3 quarters, 77-70, and the Bulls would ultimately pull away in the final frame thanks to Kobe White. Saw him make a 3 right there. He scored a game-high 22 points. DeMar DeRozan scored 21, and the Spurs fall to the Bulls 114-95. Wemby played just 22 minutes and scored just 7 points on 3 for 8 shooting. And afterward, Pop said Wemby should be good to go for the next Spurs road game. That's actually going to be up the road there at Dallas tomorrow night.
Football coverage brought to you by Davis Law Firm.
All right, not the best conditions at Cowboys headquarters you see behind me out there in Frisco, but still, the team held practice outside in the cold and rain. They are prepping to play the Miami Dolphins this Sunday at 3:25 in the afternoon. The Cowboys are coming off a 31-10 loss at the Buffalo Bills, where they scored their only touchdown, get this, of the game with 2:48 left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. And when it comes to playing complimentary football, quarterback Dak Prescott knows the offense has to do a lot better.
And just looking at the course of the season, I think for one, it gives our defense a great amount of confidence. When we score early, they take the field, they get to play with the lead, or whether it's a 0-0 type game because the game's tied, whatever it is. I just think that group plays hungry, obviously, and feeding off of our energy, and then vice versa. So, it's important understanding how explosive they are. All the speed that they've got on that side of the ball, it's important for us to make sure our offense is firing and we come out hot.
All right, we got to get it done, Dak. Offensive linemen Zach Martin and Tyron Smith haven't practiced this week due to injuries. All right, how about the Texans? All eyes on rookie quarterback C.J. Stroud. He's still in concussion protocol and likely will not play this week at home against Cleveland. Watching some practice video of him here. The Texans are fighting for the playoffs. They are 8-6 and currently 1 spot out of the mix. That means that this is pretty much a close to must-win situation for the Houston Texans. Kickoff at Energy Stadium is at noon on Sunday. All right, great news for Texas State football fans and alums like myself included here. Head coach GJ Kinney agreed to a contract extension through the 2028 season. See my guy GJ back there. He led the Bobcats to their first ever bowl game this season in his first year as head coach. Kinney, who is 35 years old, also led the Bobcats to their first win over a Power 5 program. They finished tied for second in the Sun Belt West Division and will next play in the Serve Pro First Responder Bowl.
Yeah, it really is. It's big for development of your program, and you're bringing these recruits out here, and you got bowl practice to have them, watch you and do all that. It's big for the program, and obviously the exposure you get, from the game itself is really good. So, and just saying, hey, we're bowl eligible, we're going to a bowl game, and so all that is big.
Okay, the Bobcats will face the Rice Owls in that bowl game up there in Dallas on Tuesday at 4:30. That is the day after Christmas. Texas State right now is favored by about 5 points. And my wife and I are planning to go to that game up there, doing some tailgating with a lot of the Bobcat Nation here in San Antonio and around the state.
A nice Christmas
It's going to be awesome.
event.
Yeah.
Wow.
Day after, open up some gifts and then go watch Texas State. Hopefully win.
Not bad.
We'll see.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we have more ahead in our next half hour. A new COVID-19 variant is spreading rapidly across the U.S. How many new cases of the virus we've seen in just a month?
All right, plus you've probably seen these shine bright. We're learning about the Windcrest lights and how they became such a nostalgic tradition for our city.